Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Romany and if you're new here, hello and welcome. Today I thought I would just sit down and play with this palette. Hello. This palette again. So this is the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy palette. Jeez, nearly knocked everything flying. I did do a rainbow eye with this palette. I've still got my little plastic with all the names on, and here is what the palette looks like. I did do quite a lengthy video on the palette if you want to have a look at that, but I think I'm going to go with the greys, match my jumper basically. It's a pretty palette. It is quite chalky, but it is a pretty palette and I want to use it as much as I possibly can, get my money's worth out of it, as it were. I do think I'm going to use it quite a lot for in the spring and summertime as well. And when I clean off my brushes, I will be using the Vermona Colour Switch, which is just a little contraption, it's a funny, like a plastic Brillo pad, which you swirl your brushes around and it gets rid of any colour that's on them. I haven't done my foundation yet. I have moisturised my face and I've popped a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow just on my high points there. So if you see the glowing goddess, that is just me. It is just me in my glowingness. Let me just use the Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer. This is in Neutralizer, which I don't really like actually, the colour. It's a bit too yellow. I usually get the Ivory, but I picked up the wrong one. Never mind, eh? I'm using it still, I'm still getting some use out of it. Right, so I'm just going to blend that on my eyelids with a Morphe sponge. Right, do you want me to zoom you in slightly, or are you okay that far away? Let's zoom you in slightly, just so you can. Let me, do I need the light on as well? Ooh, that might be a little bit too bright. As soon as I go to film, the sun was out just a minute ago, now it has clouded over and started raining, so that's fabulous. Love that in my life. So the first colour I am going to go in with is that one there. Okay, and that is called Below Zero. I'm just taking that, whoa, that is powdery. Powdery as powdery can be. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that above the crease as like a transition-y shade, and that's barely got any colour to it. Pack it on a little bit more. I do find with these shades, you pack them on, the moment you blend them they do tend to fly away. So I'm not sure how deep I'm going to be able to go. So I'm just going to go into this one here, which is called Arctic Abyss. And I'm just going to use that same brush, just dipping it in, tapping off a little bit of that excess. And we are just going to go in the crease and below. So I'm not blending up any higher, just in that crease. And I've stamped it on the outer edge. Because the shadows are quite powdery, it does dry and crinkle my eyelid a little here. When doing this eye, I always find I have to be conscious of how I'm holding my brush. So this eye is quite, this eye you end up coming at it like that. This eye here, this eye more there. So you have to be a bit more conscious of how you're going in, otherwise you end up with a different shape. You end up stamping it onto your eye in a different shape, or you end up blending it too high or something like that. I'm actually going to do this as more of a halo, so I'm just going to dip back in and I am actually going to stamp it in this front here as well. So blending that colour, it doesn't seem to have disappeared too much. Swizzle it around in that little inner corner there. Technical terms. So what you have should look like that. It's very pastel-y. I'm not sure whether you can see how, if I turn the light off, do you see it a bit better? That's up. Not really. Can you see a little bit better? So then obviously we want to go in with a colour in our centre. I'm just going to stick to this little row here. So we've went into that one first, below zero, then we went into that one, that, what was it called? Arctic Abyss. And now we're going to go into this one here, that is Black Ice. I will use a brush, see what it's like with a brush. This brush is dry at the moment as well. Oh, it's falling on my face. It's very crumbly. Pick some up and I'm going to spray some setting spray. See if that does a bit more. Yep, extra that we want. I would like the outer and inner to be a little bit darker. You need like a black or something in there. I mean, I've got a black in other palettes, it's fine. I don't need a black in this palette as such. Right, so I'm just going to go into that Arctic Abyss again with a smaller pencil brush. And just see if I can deepen up a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, that deepened up loads more. So packing these colours on work a hell of a lot better. Deepen that up a little bit. Tempted to go in with, I don't know, that one there, brilliant. Right, I'm going to go in that brilliant, touch that middle there. Love that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in that big fluffy brush and that below zero, fluff that like that now. Lovely. I'm going to put some eyeliner on. Go in with the NYX pencil, Epic ink liner, and just do a thin line along my top lash line. Just close to my lashes, and then a teeny tiny wing. I can't even call it a wing, if I'm honest. Just teeny tiny like that. I'm just going to do the other eye and then I'm going to pop off and do my base makeup. Okay, so I have done my face makeup. I've put some foundation, bronzer, blush and some highlight. I'm just waiting for my lashes to dry. I've also just popped the tiniest little layer of mascara on, just going to pop on these lashes. Right. So I've just popped on a pair of Tarte lashes. Let me zoom you back in slightly. So this is what we've got so far. And we're just going to go back in with those colours. So Arctic Abyss, I'm just going to go on with that pencil brush and run that close along my bottom lash line. And then just with that same brush, I'm going to go into, was it Below Zero? Oof. And I'm just going to use that just to blend along. Smoking it out. I'm actually just going to dip into that brilliant shade and just re-add a little bit. Re-add a little bit more. You could wet this and make it woof. I'm debating whether to do a dark waterline or a white. I just want to see what a white one is going to look like. Obviously it's not going to be pure white because I haven't wiped off my waterline, so it's got a little bit of grey. Yeah, I think I quite like it as a white. I'm going to blend slightly. I don't like to put mascara on my lashes after I've got my false lashes on, because I don't like getting them gunked up with lashes with mascara. Your lashes are a pain and don't mould with your false lashes very well, then I guess pop a little bit on if you must. Oh, I'm going to zoom you out now. I am actually going to run some brow gel through my eyebrows as well. Just a little bit. Only a little bit, just like that. One of my favourites that I wear pretty much every day. Look how tiny they are. Right, this is the Rimmel 1000 Kisses in Tiramisu. So I just line my lips and then colour them in. And I'm going to go in with, this is a Rimmel London Kate Moss in number 45. And then I'm just going to go in with a teeny tiny little blob of gloss. And that is the finished look. I think the eye is really, really pretty. The colours are still, you know, they're pastels. They are quite chalky. This is the second look that I've done with the palette and I am pleased with it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Bye.